Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Shadow Dragon here, and welcome to Doki Doki Salvation. This is the remake, guys. I know I haven't played Doki Doki in a long time, but yeah, Salvation is my favorite mod, and I'm so glad they remade it, man. Apparently it's longer and everything, and I'm so excited, so let's get going. Shadow. I might be a bit rusty though, guys, so bear with me. Everything would be easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Wait, what's this? I can't delete her. Why isn't it working? Oh god, I think I overdid this. I thought I had full control over the code. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. I know, I'll just have him try and fix it. That shouldn't affect my plans too much. Wake up, Shadow. I jerk and rise up from the bed suddenly. The hell? I shake my head and rub my eyes as I reach my phone on the nightstand. It's around 2 in the morning, so I know I didn't get a good night's sleep. I rub my eyes and take a look out my bedroom window. To my surprise, Sayori's bedroom lights seem to be on, which confuses me. Maybe she just forgot to turn off the lights before she went to bed. That seems like something she would do. Oh wait, what if she's not thinking about what I told her yesterday? I guess it would make sense. She literally told me about her depression. That's probably something she wouldn't joke about. Maybe I should check up with her, or is that too weird? I'll call her up first, man. I'm just overthinking this thing. I pick up my phone and unlock it, not before lowering the brightness, so it doesn't absolutely destroy my eyeballs. I click on Sayori's contact and hit call. I don't think they had a phone screen before, which is awesome. Huh? Straight to voicemail. Her phone is off? Well, I guess she turns her phone off before bed. I should probably do that too. Suddenly my phone vibrates and I receive a message from Monica. Why she text me so late? I open the message and a chill immediately runs down my spine. Hey, sorry to bother you so late at night, but well, I have a reason to believe Sayori could be in trouble. You should check up on her. This is so much different. It's so much better, man. I'm not exactly confident by the tone of this message. It feels a little too calm in comparison to what the words actually say. In any case, my worries are basically confirmed. I slip on some slippers and walk out the door. Sure enough, down the road, Sayori's lights are still on. I can't really see anything moving through her window though, so I'm still in the dark here. I start thinking back to what I told her yesterday, how I said I'd be there for her and all that. And well, that I also loved her. I mean, I do love her, don't I? If I'm being honest with myself, I'm still not too sure about my feelings for her. I don't want her to think I feel this way just because she's depressed or that I just lied to make her feel better. But am I lying to myself about my own feelings because she's depressed? I really don't know anymore. I reach Sayori's front porch and let myself in, but not before knocking a few times on her front door. Her parents are almost never around, but they help Sayori pay rent, so I guess it still works out. Sorry, I got hiccups, man. Still, you'd think the parents of a girl with depression would stop by a little more often. Yeah, I can totally relate to that since my mum's never home either. And I've got depression, so I guess it's not really my place to judge. I slowly open the door and poke my head into her living room. At this point, it's impossible not to feel awkward. But Monica said she was in trouble, so I've got to hurry. Sayori, it's Shadow. I saw your lights on and, well, I want to see how you were doing. No response. I'm starting to feel quite anxious now, but I can't help but feel like I'm really overstepping my boundaries here. Isn't this a breach of pride? I suddenly hear a loud bang from upstairs. Sayori, you alright? I quickly rush upstairs without thinking. I quickly grab the doorknob and the sight in front of me is nothing short of horrifying. Sayori's body is writhing in pain, her face twisted in agony. She's suspended in the air, her neck being crushed by the rope from her own weight. Her once cheerful voice is now reduced to weak gargles. Her hands are furiously clawing at it, blood flowing where her gash, staining her fingers in red. Her legs are kicking back and forth as she desperately tries to break free. Sayori! Oh, I was gonna say, did they get rid of the old CG? Doki Doki Salvation Remake. What a creepy intro, man. I like the tweaks though, especially with Monica telling you what's up. She didn't do that in the original. The room just looks so good in this mod. Is it just me, or does it always look like this? It's been a while. What a really cool little intro, though. I like that a lot. CGs look so weird without, like, Natsuki there, you know? So this remake looks incredible and I'm excited. Act 1 Savior, you came for me. Why? Because, Sayori, we come to save you. That's the point of this mod. Anyway. The hell? Has the game started yet? I'm confused. I don't know. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get the CG from the start of the original Salvation, but hey. Okay, everyone, the Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and I thought my knee's in pain. That was strange. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, everyone, the Literature Club is... I thought my knees would get much harder this time. What's going on? I nervously look around me. The atmosphere of the room has changed. Everything that I was just worried about is gone, and is replaced with something greater. Okay, my poor eardrums. I am thrown to the floor by some otherworldly force and my vision goes entirely black. Hello? Hello? There she is. A girl with pickish red hair appears in front of me, staring at me blankly. I've never seen this girl in my life. I know I haven't. What? Yeah, I'm somehow aware of her presence. She's always been here. In fact, there are 2 others. No, 3. How is that possible? I quickly stand up and regain my bearings. Oh my gosh, sorry, I never do this. My world crumbles around me again for a split second. Is this the napping club? Nice Doki Doki Plus reference. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Nothing's wrong. This is a pause, not out of embarrassment or anything like I was feeling before. It's pure and utter fear. Fear of what will happen next if I keep this conversation going. This isn't normal, and I had to find out why. This is the Literature Club. It's so great to have you. I am so confused. It all began there, my epiphany. It all became painfully clear to me. Everything happens for a reason, right? But it wasn't always like this. No, I never wanted to believe it. Despite everything coming apart around me, I never wanted to believe that my friends were all fake. Sayori and the others were the only light I had, but even that had to fade away eventually. And I'm here now. This is the decision I have made. This isn't how things were supposed to go, but I'll play along. Oh, we didn't get the CG though. Oh, come on, man. That was like one of my favorite CGs. No, I'm not hating on this or anything, man. It's actually so good. It's a little loud. What the hell is my volume on? 28, okay. My legs have been bouncing up and down furiously as I wait for the doctors to let me see Sayori. It's just, it all happened so fast. From the moment I lifted her up and removed the noose to the ambulance taking her away. It's been a few hours now and still no sign of any doctors coming to tell me what I really want to hear. She's going to be okay. I have placed my face into my hands. I don't know if she's going to be okay. How could this happen? Did I let this happen? Was all of this my fault? I should have been there for her. I should have been the friend she needed. But I was so dense. I never realized that the girl I knew from my childhood, she wasn't the same anymore. I realize now, more than ever, how terrible of a friend I've been to her. I called her out on her insecurities in front of all her friends. Straight up insulted her? Hell, I think I even ignored her for Natsuki at one point. How could I take her for granted for so long? She's been my friend since we were kids. And after hanging out with her again after so much time has passed, I realized that I do feel something for her. But it was too late for that. Hey, Shadow, you doing alright? Was Monica here in the original? I don't remember. I look up to see a familiar face, the president of the Literature Club. I'm okay, but Sayori. I know, I understand. Did she... I slowly nod my head. I see. I am so sorry, Shadow. I really should have warned you sooner. Warned me? Are you saying you knew this was going to happen? No, not like that at all, but I feel like I should have just... Her face is fearful. Monika's eyes looks down at the floor. Do you mind if I sit down next to you? I shake my head and move aside on the couch I was sitting on. I noticed myself shivering quite a bit, probably due to all these nerds running through me right now. Though I guess Monika noticed and quickly rummages through her bag for a blanket of some sort. Shadow, you must be freezing. You're still in your pajamas. Yeah, well, I didn't exactly have time to change it into anything more proper. I don't reject her blanket offer, though. I guess it is a little chilly in here. You seem pretty dressed up, though. Well, you see, the truth is, Sayori and I did talk before all of this happened. She really did insist on staying home that day we were supposed to work together. But the way she was typing, the way she worded her sentences, it just didn't seem like her. And I let myself get further and further away from her as I got older. You're not blaming yourself for all of this, are you? I don't know anymore. And that's the cold hard truth. I told her I loved her, thinking it would help, but it didn't. I let myself drift apart from her, harming our friendship. Why wasn't I able to tell her how she was feeling? Did she try asking me for help and I was just too stupid to notice? Maybe I'd been able to read her better if we hadn't drifted apart. I clenched my fist and slammed them on my knees. Why her? Why did this have to happen to her? My vision starts to blur as tears begin to seep out and fall into my arms. Monika stays quiet and my quiet sobs start to mix in with the sounds of the hospital. Some time passes after Monika joined me in the waiting room. Still no sign of any doctors or nurses to tell me when I can see her. Yeah, I totally understand, like, not being able to see them straight away, but there should always be, like, a doctor to reassure the patients, man. The stress of having to be in a hospital. I haven't personally been through it, but yeah, I can't imagine how hard that must be on someone. I guess I'm not too familiar with the process of stopping someone from committing suicide, nor the procedures that have to take place to try and fix whatever she damaged. Her distressed face keeps flashing my mind every time I close my eyes. I pull my phone out of my pocket to check the time. 6 in the morning. I'd probably be getting ready for school around this time. So it's been like 4 hours, man. Well, hey Monika, could you call the school and let them know I'm going to be absent today? Monika shakes her head. No need to worry, Shadow. I've already sent emails to my teachers and explained that an emergency has come up. Plus, I'm sure the hospital already notified the school of the situation. I'm sure your teachers will understand. The fact that there's actual teachers that would not understand the situation and just have a go at you for being away. Like, come on, man. School is treated as the most important thing, but honestly, there's so many more important things. I slowly nod my head and look back down at my hands. Suddenly, a doctor comes out from a nearby room, looking quite tired. He nods and motions for me to come towards him. Monika, can you come with me? I don't know if I can handle what I'm about to see by myself. Of course, I planned on it. I hand the blanket back to Monika and get up from the couch. I walk swiftly up to the doctor and start pestering with questions. Is she okay? How is she? Is she in pain? How long until she The doctor, to my surprise, chuckles and pats my shoulder. She's alright, son. You actually saved her life. I saved her life? What? Yeah, we only had to intubate her for a few short moments. If you had been any later, I think she would have been in a much worse condition. I saved her? What is it about those words that feels so hard to believe? Though she did get pretty bruised up from that rope, a few of her veins were ruptured, but luckily no arteries were damaged. To put it simply, she'll be okay. We've notified her parents and contacted her school. We're going to keep her here for a few days. She's in a medically induced coma at the moment, but if you'd like to see her, you can go ahead. The doctor slowly opens the large door to reveal a somewhat large hospital room. I slowly step aside, not before taking a deep breath and preparing myself for what I'm about to see. Monika follows shortly behind me. I quickly walk in and stop dead in my tracks. She seems to be sleeping soundly, but I know it's just the meds keeping her under. Her neck is bandaged up and I assume her fingers are much different. Oh god, Sayori! Oh man. Nice CG, by the way. It's really nice. I slowly walk up to the bed and gently place my hand over hers. The doctor's words ring back to me. You saved her life. I still don't feel like I did. I feel like this all just made it way worse. Suicide. That word has never felt this heavy before. I mean, sure, it's a depressing subject, but it carries a much heavier meaning when you catch your best friend hanging herself. I thought my worries would ease after I saw her, but now they're growing. What's going to happen when she wakes up? What's she going to say to me? What's she going to think when she realizes I'm the one who stopped this from happening? Well, yeah, you saw her though, like trying to break free. I'm sure she'll be thankful. Is she gonna hate me? I turn towards Monica who seems lost in thought as she stares at Sayori. My vision begins to blur and tears start to fall on top of Sayori's hand. But you know what? As much as this straight up sucks, she's alive. My best friend, she's still alive. The heart monitor in the background is proof of that. Through my blurred vision, I reach over and brush away strands of Sayori's hair so it doesn't block her face. Everything will be okay, Sayori. I'm here for you. Oh, I didn't get the CG without the text. I totally forgot that was an option on this game. Oh, whatever. How do you do it again? Yep, okay. That was good. That would have been nice to know. Some time has passed. I guess I must have dozed off in this chair not too far from Sayori's bed. I slowly rub my eyes and to my surprise I see a familiar face in front of me. It's Sayori's mother, sitting in a chair next to Sayori. She looks incredibly distressed and upset, not that it's any surprise to me. I really met with her a few times, mostly when I was younger. When Sayori turned 18, her parents began working harder and longer shifts with her dad moving overseas. They don't really stop by too often these days, but I guess they figured Sayori would take care of us. Okay, that was a terrible time to have a yawn. Would take care of herself, which is baffling to me because surely they do about her depression, right? Unless Sayori kept this from them as well. She noticed I'm awake and gives me a sad smile. I give her a light smile back. We don't really say much to each other though. There's nothing either of us can say that would really make the situation feel any different. I pull out my phone and check the time. Most of the morning has gone by already. But I'm starting to feel quite hungry. Sayori's mom. Kinda wish we had the sprite, but I don't know, maybe we will. How have you been, Shadow? I slowly jump after hearing her speak. Close enough! She isn't looking at me, but I notice tears rolling down her cheeks. I am okay. Good, that's wonderful. Her voice cracks. It's always as if she's trying to keep herself together but asking me this question. I notice Monica is also nowhere to be seen. I assume she must have headed back to school without telling me. Sayori's mum checks her watch and looks rather surprised. Forgive me, Shadow, but could I ask a huge favour from you? Oh, of course, anything. I've really got to get going. My job doesn't exactly give me much free time. I can't be away for too long. That's actual bullcrap, man. Like, sure, your job can give you time off. Your daughter literally just almost died. I don't know. This feels messed up. As much as I'd love to stay here and watch her, I can't afford to lose this job. I wouldn't be able to afford the hospital bills if I did. But her dad is on his way, so you'd have to burden yourself by staying here. She stutters over her words. It's okay, ma'am. I promise I'll take good care of her. There's no trouble. She begins to cry a bit hard this time, but she manages to say thank you before bowing and walking out of the room. I guess I know a little more about why her parents are gone most of the time, working hard to support their daughter. I wonder if Sayori ever felt burdened by that. I get up from the chair I slept in and walk over to Sayori's bedside. Okay, I'm grabbing the CG. Thank you. Oh, how long has this video been? Don't really want to stop it here though. Hey Sayori, just want to talk I guess, not that you can really hear me. Well, I want to apologize for everything. It's my fault you're in this situation. If only I'd come to you sooner. No, if only I'd stayed by your side. If only I kept that promise I made to you all those years ago. You know, the same day I helped you win that big stuffed cow you wanted so badly. I'd always be your bestest friend. I sure am a horrible best friend for letting things end up this way. I feel a tear roll down my cheek. I'm just glad you're still alive, Sayori. I don't know what I'd do with myself if I lost you. I softly placed my head over a bandaged one. But I promise I'll always be here for you, through thick and thin, because that's what friends do. I gently lift her hand up and out of the blanket and kiss it softly. As I place her hand back underneath the blanket, I feel a bit embarrassed. But I don't care anymore. Even after all this, I still think I'm in love with Sayori. I always have been. Have I? I don't even know the real you. I nearly jump after hearing a light knock on the door. Oh, you're still here. Someone was looking for you. I thought you had already left with your friend from earlier. I shake my head. Well, I have to ask you to leave the room because we need to perform a few checkups on Miss Sayori here. Oh, sure, sorry. Who was looking for me? He smiles as he guides me out of the room. Right, I believe they're a friend to Sayori's. They wanted to invite you to lunch. I wonder who it might be. Monica, maybe? She's in the waiting room. We should be finished within the hour. Thanks, Doctor. I walk out of the room and the door closed slowly behind me. I sigh and rub my eyes to hide the tears that may be left behind. Was it Natsuki that was here? The hallways of the hospitals are a lot more lively than before, with doctors and nurses walking back and forth, tending to many other patients. I walk back out to the rating room, and I'm surprised to be greeted with... I'm a genius. Alright, it's the perfect place to end the episode. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.